Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Tuesday.
Yes, welcome to the Tuesday video. Go sports, go team, go Minnesota.
Very athletic today. This is the first thing I got from this turnstile haul is I bought this t-shirt.
Yeah.
I try to have at least one, I don't know what this is doing, try to have at least one article of clothing from each of the teams for like team day or if we go to a game or something. I like to be prepared. And this is my obligatory Twins t-shirt now.
And this...
It's cute.
It's not from Turnstile. I got this at the Bibs.
No, I like this.
But we are here to talk about Turnstile today. So we have a Turnstile consignment arbitrage haul for you guys. If you missed it, if you didn't see it, if you just skipped out on watching it, last Tuesday we went to Turnstiles. So Turnstile is a consignment store in our local area, but there are a lot of locations. I can think of probably like 5 or 6.
They tend to be in each of the big kind of suburb areas.
They're located in Minnesota, but they're also located in, I think, like Arizona, and then maybe a couple other Midwest states. They are a classic style consignment store. So people will drop their stuff off, things will sell over time, and the person gets paid as the things sell. I utilize Turnstile a lot in my business in both ways. I consign there frequently, like basically every single week.
Once a week, there's 100 things that comes out of this house and into Turnstile's home.
We also utilize Turnstiles in a way of sourcing, a way of shopping, a way of finding product.
Turnstile is definitely one of my absolute favorite places to if it had to like be in a hierarchy, it would definitely be like bins, turnstiles, regular Goodwills. If you hear a little shuffle, Mike is
we are filming the living room, so the dogs are present in the room. I tried to put some of their louder toys away, but if you hear anything or see anything, there are animals.
They're kind of just
we are kind of
shuffling
sitting
around,
in the zoo today filming.
Very much so.
But yeah, Turnstile, I feel like over the past year, honestly has become just like one of our favorite, most utilized places to source. Honestly, not one location in particular. Obviously, we do have a local one, but there's quite a few that we do shop at. They have really, really good items a lot of the time, and they run sales really frequently, which I think makes them stand out from a lot of other consignment stores. Plato's Closet, Clothes Mentors, and stuff like that just really don't do discount days very often.
And we have one really good Plato's Closet style Encore, but it's like at the top end of the Twin Cities, so like we don't really ever get up there that much. Our local one,
45 minutes at least away.
Our local one is pretty bad.
Yeah.
So, it's really not expensive, and every now and again, when the wind blows right and the sky's blue on the perfect day, we'll go in and stop in for 20 minutes, and I may find a thing or two, but like 99% of the time, it's full of overpriced sheen and
it's not like Turnstile where you can go in and find something every single time.
It's pretty junky. The Turnstile 20% off sale, I know for a fact, hates to see me come in.
And as you guys know, I mean, all thrift stores, but our Minnesota Goodwills have gotten quite expensive, at least for like the retail stores. It's kind of hard to find something almost priced under $10.99 at Goodwill now. So Turnstile is very fair prices at this point. A lot of consignment stores are almost becoming competitively priced with the thrift stores. And this was the first sale they've had on their new spring items. So there's a lot of spring here. We did each get some things for ourselves that we're actually going to start off with.
Oh, yeah.
We had asked at the end of the Tuesday video last week, do you want to see a haul of this stuff to see it in more detail? Because obviously this is stuff we paid up more for, so this has like more value in our eyes. And a lot of you said yes. So that's why we're doing this. So I guess we will jump right into it. And like I said, we are going to start off. I got 3 things for myself. I think Ryan got 4 or 5.
I have many more than 5, but a lot of them are shorts.
And they're not with us.
And they are not with me. They are down with the rest of my shorts.
But the first thing that I do want to show off is something that I picked up from our local Turnstile, and that was our last stop, and I just don't have it with me. You also didn't actually see it in the video. There are going to be a few things you see in here that you didn't see in the video just because we're kind of like shopping quick and we don't always remember to whip our camera out. So the first thing that I had was this strawberry raffia straw bag. Now you might remember this from What Sold Sunday that just went up like 2 days ago because it already sold that fast. So this was priced at $9.50 at Turnstile, and I thought that was totally worth it. There was a tag inside that said made in Japan for, and then it was some store name in New York, New York. All the signs that this is like 50s, 60s, really, really old, but it's also really quirky and fun, and it was like new condition.
I love love her.
When I reverse image searched it, people sure enough had it listed under like the 50s and the 60s. So I don't exactly know when it was from, but it was very, very old. And
that was a good
It unsurprisingly sold really quick. Obviously, it was very seasonal too. So that was super cute. Very like Ryan style. But
yeah, I
was
didn't get that bad.
It was one of those.
But I get
there's
why.
some of the vintage stuff that kind of touches in both of our both of our wheelhouses, and that was one of
those
them.
really good examples.
So the 3 things that I picked up for myself are Lululemon pieces.
Lululemon.
I don't honestly wear Lulu very often, as you guys know from just like watching us, but I do have a gym membership that I talk about way too often, and I obviously need clothes for that. So when it's cheap, like, sure, whatever.
And you wear these a lot in the summer.
So I got this Lulu polo. It's just blue. It seems to be probably like a medium, honestly, which I like to wear basically extra small through medium when it comes to Lulu. I don't think there's a size anywhere. You can see the tag was cut out, and then there's the Lulu logo somewhere on it. The men's Lulu kind of like...
There it is.
Like... squared off
little stamp.
I don't know. I like blue, and I'm not too picky with my gym clothes at all. Like
and it was like $9.50.
Yeah, that was like
minus
$9.50. Because for some reason they missed that it was Lulu. Sometimes they can pick up on it, sometimes they don't.
Most of the time they do. Every now and again, I think they...
This is just a gray shirt. I have a feeling this is an extra small because this is kind of like a tighter fit, but obviously like workout clothes a lot of times are meant to be that way. Yeah. This is like so soft. I was actually really excited to find this. This was $20, so it was $15, but obviously, like, for personal use, buying Lulu, that's, like, a great price.
$15 is a pretty good deal.
This is one that I also would use, not only maybe to work out in, but when I wear sweatshirts, or especially sweaters, I really like to have a t-shirt under it. It's just, like...
Yeah, I do too.
It's just... There's something about it. And I always do that, so that is, like, a perfect piece for that. And this honestly could be the same too. So this is just kind of like a blue, like the classic men's tee. I don't know. Cute. But this one's probably also an extra small, so again, it's more form-fitting. But this could also be one that I could use under like flannels, under sweatshirts, sweaters, whatever.
So I got, how many pairs of shorts? 3. I got a really cute pair of polo shorts. I got 2 pairs of Levi's shorts. I outgrow and change my jean shorts like once a summer, it seems like, because the ones from last summer are a little too big or a little too small. So now I gotta like refine all my new ones. Thankfully, it really doesn't take that long. And at Turnstile, they were like $9 minus the discount. So like $6-7 for a new pair of jean shorts. Yeah. I will show you my one like really fancy thing at the end of my little spiel.
Yeah, because Ryan's most expensive pickup was for himself.
Was for me, with good reason. So, okay, first of all, I have wanted something like this for a very, very, very long time, and I finally found one. This is the Irish Linen J. Crew shirt. Can you tell that I literally picked this out of my closet to bring down here to show you all? I have wanted some of the J. Crew Irish Linen stuff for a very long time. It is very expensive, and I finally found one. It is by Brad McNutt, Irish Linen.
It's not Brad. It's Baird. Baird McNutt. So if you ever do find this J. Crew Baird McNutt stuff, whether it's men's or women's, it's a pretty like popular
it's a good pickup.
Linen maker that J. Crew uses a lot.
I was ecstatic to find this. It is green and white, which means I'm gonna wear it all summer long. Oh, this took the place of one of my other shirts. This is the Ralph Lauren big shirt. I like the big shirt, I like the Blake, and then I like the Oxford from Ralph Lauren polo. Those are the 3 that I tend to wear the most. I had a jean shirt, but I was looking for a Ralph Lauren one. I knew I'd thrift one at some point. Like, I'd come across these somewhat frequently. This one I think was like $11. The J. Crew was, I think, like $14 before the discount. I love the little red polo. I did donate my other one because I now have this one and I don't need to. And I wore this the other week.
The contrasting color is cute of the red on the blue.
I like the little red polo player.
And you almost picked up a Ralph Lauren
my jacket!
Like rain jacket.
I might go back and get that.
It was like, I told you to get it when we were there. It was like yellow, like classic rain jacket with the logo. But because of the next
because of what I'm about to show you,
he felt he should put some stuff back, which I think was
it was smart.
Call. Again,
now that I bought these, I really...
Again, another thing we've said a million times, but with getting our tree cut down,
I didn't need jackets.
The bank account's a little...
The bank account was...
She's using a crutch right now.
She's definitely on life support. Okay, so these, to preface, I've been looking at buying this exact same pair of shoes for 2 years. They are still on the Gucci website for $995, and I found them at Turnstile with
Our
the
local
box.
Turnstile.
Our local Turnstile.
And ours isn't known for being like the bougie.
We do not
one.
live in like the wealthiest suburb in Minnesota. We are not like connected to any of the wealthy ones. But every now and again, this Turnstile in particular, where I found these shoes, like has some
I
crazy
love our Turnstile.
designer
Underrated queen.
stuff. There's also a bag.
It's full of
in
really
this-
cute mall brands that always have the same account
There's
number
never
on
there's never
them.
anything good at this Turnstile. Don't even bother to try and find it. There's a bag that I will show you in just a little bit that also came from the same Turnstile that is like crazy. They are, so let me stop talking, let me start showing. They are the Gucci 1977 Tennis Club sneakers in the navy blue on blue jacquard. They were brand new. Yep. They came with the box and the dust bag and the receipt and all the paperwork. I've never bought anything from Turnstile that I'm like, is this real? They're always very good about like kind of talking about the fakes, which is wonderful. These are my size. I wore them to Chili's the other day. They are so comfortable. There is not a snowball's chance in Hades that I will ever wear these to school.
Yeah.
Because I will get paint all over them or they will get stepped on. But in my daily life, and man, they were only $140 after the discount.
They're like definitely real. Like even if they didn't come with the box,
if you can
and
feel
everything,
them, they
Gucci
feel
likes
like a
to
Gucci
use
shoe.
this like kind of towel terry cloth
Yep.
lining on a lot of shoes and stuff. Like they're very
Serial number?
obviously real.
Oh,
Yeah.
for $140 is not like
Cheap
chump
for a
change.
shoe,
It's
yeah.
not chump change to us.
But
I would
for
like
this
to-
shoe?
I would like to say. But if I'm literally looking at these, I have them liked in the real, and they're still like $500-600 to get them for $140.
And you're gonna sell out some of your
Yes,
other
and
shoes.
hey, if I ever need to go to a Twins game,
Yeah, really, very matchy match.
I'll match.
I think getting into the rest, we're just gonna do our usual, like, I show 5, Ryan shows 5. We do not have it sorted by store, unfortunately. I wish. And mine does not have price tags on it anymore, but I basically remember them all.
Mine still do, so I can still show you how much the things
And
were.
Ryan might have more than me, so if I drop off
definitely do.
first, that's why.
100% have more.
So first up for mine, this was from our local Turnstile, and this is Gudrun Schroden, which I had just recently found for the first time, maybe like 2 months ago, and a lot of you said how this is like one of your biggest swear-by brands. It always sells.
Good lag and lick brand.
It's very much a lag and look brand, very much like a layering art to wear brand. This is a 100% linen, like really nice lag and look linen tunic. So this is very like their style. Last time when I had it, I actually found like a floral tunic, which is very not the style of this brand. So this is a little more like normal for them. That was priced at 16, so it was about like 11 something. Totally worth it. Everything that we got was 20% off. So if we say the original price, we got 20% off of that. Next up, Ryan handed me this. Now this is a huge Volo brand. This piece in particular isn't like gonna rake me in a ton of money.
It's like a good staple. No.
So the brand is called Kith.
Kiss?
Yeah, give me a kiss.
Give me a kiss.
This is just a bomber jacket. I actually think this is a women's bomber jacket, which for the most part, you'll probably find men's. It's very streetwear. It's very like Supreme type of like
They do a lot
vibe.
of collabs.
They do a lot of collabs. That's probably the stuff worth more money. This is something I might honestly send to the Real because they price it quite well. And having this be a little more kind of like basic because it is just like a blue bomber. I might have a trickier time with it, but it was 16 before the discount, so it was absolutely worth it. I've had Kith once, and that was for my own personal collection. So,
yes.
yeah. Next up was something I went on a little roller coaster of emotions with, and this was from the first stop. So this is a swimsuit, a one-piece, and it's by a brand called Dippin' Daisies.
Very expensive.
Ryan had this brand once, so I really went to him to see if this was going to be worth picking up because it was priced at 26. So I did pay almost like 21 for this. After I checked out and I was in the car and everything, I was doing research and I was kind of like, did I make a mistake? Because Dippin' Daisies is expensive, but it's not like really, really, really expensive. It's kind of just cutesy. And so it has a following and it's known.
Yeah.
I think with this particular piece, I made a good decision.
I do too.
But I will warn you, probably don't normally pay that much for it. This is new with tags.
Like, Google it.
New with tags, and it's a very modern piece that they still sell. So it has this bow, which is kind of a micro trend that's happening this year.
The little bows.
It also has this like lace, kind of like sheer ruffle trim. It's, again, new with tags, and it has the liner and everything. It's like a
really
micro
cute.
floral.
I'm just looking at... I thought the flowers were embroidered, but they're printed, and then there's flowers embroidered over them.
And then, of course, we are in, like,
Cute.
the perfect season right now. Like,
Yep.
this is the best time
But like
to find
this is like a little bridal swimsuit. If you're like going to like, I'm thinking of the Minnesotan girlies that are getting married, like going to the lake with the girls.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this was definitely worth it right now because of the piece, blah blah blah. But do
your due diligence.
Do as I say, not as I do. If you find it, kind of.
This is
Next up,
really
this
cute.
is really cute. This is from the
What is
last
this?
turnstile we went to, which is our local one.
What?
This is this really beautiful puff sleeve, super vibrant printed blouse. And right away, obviously, it just caught my attention because of how
I don't
cute
know
it is.
what this is.
But our turnstile does have like some really cute, just like boutique stuff, like Jodaful.
Oh, yeah.
Or like Elan, E-L-A-N, whatever that is.
Elan.
This is Love the Label though. Now, Love the Label is a lot of times anthro, not always, but
Yeah.
I've noticed when I've had it, it does good either way. This was priced at $11.50, so it was under $10, and I thought that was really fair. Again, like that's cheaper than Goodwill would be.
Yeah.
And this is so seasonally like appropriate, so cute. This is a size medium, so it's like a good size too. It's not
really
just
cute.
like extra small or something. And then I found this anthro piece, which
This is so cute.
this I was a little hesitant
love
on.
this top.
So this is Pilcrow. And I've weirdly noticed that things with this label don't usually do as good for some reason. When I found sweaters with, I don't know if it was like a bad era for Pilcrow or something, but they've changed their label so many times.
Interesting.
This is size small, and this is like a puffed sleeve. It's cutesy, but it's like a basic at the same time, which is something I liked about it. It's kind of got Western vibes with the like V on the back and just being made of like denim chambray.
Yeah.
I just really like this style, and I feel like for this season, it's just gonna do well. It was priced at $16, which normally for a Pilcrow anthro blouse would sound kind of crazy for me, paying over like 10 nowadays. But I just think it's very cottage.
It
kind of fits Western. I feel like it fits a lot of vibes, and it's very good for the season.
It's so cute.
Other people also had it listed at a pretty good price, more like 50 and stuff, which is pretty high for an anthro blouse modern day. So I'm confident with that pickup. No, I'm not gonna make $1 million, but I'm confident with it.
That's okay. Okay, I think I have most of my accessories out, so we'll do those first, and then we'll get into the clears. So first up, I got this to kind of like set dress. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that every now and again I'll do like a Y2K bag and I'll add all the keychains and I'll take my fun little picture with my little jewelry stack on. This is kind of what I had in mind for this. Also, it's a really cute belt, so I will inevitably end up selling it. It was $7.50 or before the discount, so like $4. But it's this really cute Y2K pink floral little mini belt with the little like chain details swinging around. She's cute, you know. She's a real cute little.
Very brats.
Very brats.
Yeah.
This belt, I love styling my vintage dresses with like vintage accessories, and then I sell those too, which is great. So this is just this really amazing beaded horse belt that I think is so cool. It's definitely homemade, and I would assume probably vintage. This was, I think, like $6.50.
Really
before
well
the
made, though.
discount. It's so beautiful. It's not missing any of the beads.
No, and
look at how detailed that little
it's
horse
very, I was
is.
gonna say it's very easy to kind of like see the print.
It's
too,
horses.
So
I ended up grabbing 2 pairs of earrings from Turnstile Stop number 1 just because I think they're fun. And I like little quirky accessories. They do good for me and they're easy to photograph and I think they're just cute, you know. First one are these fun little earrings. They are like a little cocktail.
watermelon milkshake,
Yeah.
or something.
With a little straw. These were $6.50 before the discount. And then these, I got thinking of the Depop girlies. It's these little...
Those will do good.
It's these little bows that have the kind of like hanging down stuff. And I like that they have rhinestones and a little pink rhinestone up here. I just think those are going to do good. Those were $7.50 before the discount. None of my jewelry is branded. I give it a little clean. I got a little disinfectant.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're not going to give anybody's ear holes a problem.
They kind of look Betsy Johnson-esque, but yeah, there's
They kinda do.
There's no labels, so.
We are helping host a bingo event for one of our little local businesses that we go to. It's a vintage purse bingo, which sounds super cool. And I grabbed this mother of pearl bag for that. I just think it's really cute. It's really summery. I like the beaded chain. It was $9.50 before the discount. You can't beat
That's
it.
really cute.
It's really pretty. You're probably like, Ryan, what in the absolute world?
It's a bag of rocks.
It's a bag of rocks. I bought a bag of vintage snobs. There are 3 sets in here, and they are like so stinking cute. Here is one. It has like a flower. The butterfly is one of my favorites. And this can come off, this little piece, so if you wanted to like switch it out.
This one looks like an old bathroom.
They do. Those are really pretty. These I think are super cute too. Just these little kind of...
Very anthro.
Yeah, very anthro. I think they're cute. The whole bag was $9.50 before the discount. So I will split them off into their respective sets and I will sell them to the folks at home. Okay, so this is...
This is amazing.
This is the big bag.
I can't believe we both missed this, but...
I didn't.
It was... Well, I mean, when we kind of first looked through it.
Oh, yeah. No, it was crazy. So this is a handbag. It is by the brand Eugenie Kim. And if you know Eugenie Kim, you know that she is a very expensive hat maker. Which is funny because this is a bag
that looks like a
that
hat.
looks like a hat.
This is so iconic.
It's so cute. There's a zipper on the inside. It is completely new with tags. These are like $300 to $400 new. And they sell for like $250 to $300. This was $51 before the discount. I was happy paying that. It comes with a little crossbody strap. It has all of the things in it. I think this was
I was jealous.
I was so excited to find this hat. And also, I was like, ooh, we're gonna go a little broke buying a $40 hat and a $100 pair of shoes. But like, look at her.
You need to do an Instagram picture with this.
I need to do a reel. I love this. I think she's so fun. She's so worth it. And like for $40.
Yeah.
Duh.
Okay, so getting back into some clothing.
The clothes.
This is another item that I got at our last stop that did make it into the video. This is a Faraday piece, which of course we all know, we all love Faraday. Mm-hmm. This is an extra small. This is a really cute, mainly linen blend floral blouse. Mm-hmm. This, I believe, was also 16, so a little over 10, which I thought was totally worth it.
Cute.
Again, with some of these prices we're paying, it's not like I'm expecting that I'm gonna like quintuple my money, but it's gonna sell quick and it's gonna definitely make me a decent amount. This I was really excited to find, and this did not make it into the video. So this is a Tuckernuck piece, like mainline actually says Tuckernuck in it. And it's new with tags, which is fantastic. Mm-hmm. This is a size small, and this
is so cute.
It's called like the Oxblood something shirt, like a boxy shirt or something. This is still on their website for full price, like $160 or something.
I forget how expensive Tuckernuck is.
I know, and with Tuckernuck, you can list it like right around retail, and people will definitely like still want it. I have this listed right now, and it has a ton of likes.
It's really cute.
So I was super excited to find this. I think this I definitely paid more for. Like it might have been priced at low 30s or something, but I totally thought that was worth it, especially new with tags.
Yeah.
This didn't make it onto the video either, though this label did, because at the first stop, there was a lot of this label.
Yeah, they were expensive though.
And that is Mill. It's either Millie or Mill. I always say
I think it's Mill. Because Millie
I just don't think it'd be spelled like that if it was Millie. But this is, and I'm sure you guys are like, we know. But this is a Minneapolis-based clothing brand, if you haven't heard us say that in the past.
I love her.
They don't actually have a boutique here, but like their office or their like headquarters are here. Mm-hmm. But they're kind of like a small brand, but they're definitely growing and kind of like up and coming. They make just really cute like floral spring summer kind of like Christy Dawn type cutesy stuff. I think they're starting to be sold actually at Tuckernuck, which is not surprising
that makes
at all.
A lot of sense.
It's been sold at Anthro and stuff, so they're definitely like they're a big deal.
She's making.
But they are expensive and they do quite well. This I think was maybe like 16 or 18. So still a fair price.
Yeah.
A blouse like this you can list at probably like 55 to 75. So again, not a huge profit margin.
But money should be made.
Yeah.
You know?
Yet another thing that you guys didn't see in the video. The last stop was a little chaotic.
So
we were kind of tired. Not everything got caught.
There was a lot of motion.
So this is new with tags, and it is by C New York. I honestly don't even know if I've ever tried C. I've known about C for so long, and I've loved it for so long.
I've had it a handful of times. I just don't
think that I've like had it before. C New York makes a lot of very like bohemian, floral, beautiful pieces. They really don't always keep their resale. It's very particular.
Dependent.
Their coats and jackets that are like floral and bohemian and puffy really keep their value, and you can like get retail price for it basically. But then their like day-to-day blouses and dresses sometimes like are worth $25. Like it's wild.
It's pretty hit or miss.
This, since it's very bohemian and very beautiful and very printed and it's new with tags, is definitely gonna be able to get me something. This was priced at like $16, so I have a feeling they've never like heard of the brand before, which makes sense. It's not very common. It's a size 10. This did retail for like $350.
I believe it.
And I will probably, it is listed. I'm trying to think of what I listed it at. Like maybe about 100.
Yeah, 99 is what I'd throw up for.
That.
First up for me, I have a lot of dresses.
Dresses.
Which is good. So this dress, I had never heard of the brand before, but I was like, oh, okay, this seems very expensive. So this was $20 before the discount, and it is by the brand, I just want to get this covered in pug hair. It is by the brand Club L.
I'd never heard of this
London. They are very expensive. They are like, this is still on the website for like, I think $268, at least $200. And they sell for like $135 to $150. I think this is adorable. And especially at my little $15 buy-in price, I think this is a great little like wedding.
It's a really nice fabric.
Wedding guest dress, you know?
It's not like a cheapy polyester or anything.
Like
but I like how it's kind of like slightly...
Or like a spring funeral.
Inspired by intimate, how it's kind of a corset at the top.
It's really cute.
Anything like intimate inspired.
Do I know what size this is? No, I have no idea. It is a US 8, so like medium. This I was really excited to find. This was $18 before the discount, so like $14. It is this absolutely adorable, regular main line Love Shack Fancy, size 4. Super cute. Good for the season. Little black midi dress. She shortened the strap just a little bit, so I will pop that out before I list it. But either way, this is so cute. It's so adorable. I think this is going to be great for like, think somebody who's graduating, graduation photos.
From afar, it kind of looks a little unassuming, but when you're up close,
it's really detailed.
It is so detailed and intricate.
It's really pretty.
It's really pretty.
Very excited to find that. Every now and again, that's happened to me a time or two where they'll mark a Love Shack Fancy not super expensive.
Yeah.
And then I come in and I snatch it. Okay, this was really adorable. I kind of hope that this would have fit me. I haven't tried it on yet. It is by Fashion Wagon, Minnesota Woolen, Duluth, Minnesota. Very vintage. This was $9.50 before the discount. Really cute little pink polyester floral top with the big old 70s collar. I think this is adorable. If it doesn't fit me, it will definitely sell super well because of the cut and because of the color. I think she's cute. She's real cute. I did get some really good Y2K stuff this trip, which just like fills my soul. Okay, so this kind of hurt just a little bit because it is by the brand Rue 21, which no longer exists.
And hasn't for a while now.
No, they have not existed like at least 5 or 6 years.
That's crazy.
5 or 6 years. So this is just this really cute little Y2K halter top. I feel bad. I feel bad about selling Rue 21, but like this nowadays is probably
better quality than she.
We're getting closer to vintage with that one. That kind of like puts a pain in my heart. Okay, this is another really amazing little Y2K top. This was $9.50 as well. It is by the brand Norton McNaughton. This is going to be great
Norton
McNaughton. It's going to be great on Depop. Little purple cami with the wide shoulder strap and this kind of like draped neck. This kind of stuff always is good. The mesh, it'll go for at least $30, which is great.
And then I think I have 4 left. Except one of these is a set, so I guess it's 5. You guys definitely saw this one. This was at the second stop. This is the only thing I got at the second stop.
Second stop was really not that great.
No, usually I have good luck at that one, and it just wasn't hitting this time. So this is Free People. It's extra small, and this was 20, so I paid 15. But wait, so I paid 16. But I still totally thought this was worth it. It doesn't look like much because it's literally just a tiny vest, but it has this metallic embroidery all throughout, and it's very Y2K while also being very Western. 2 very popular things right now.
Oh, yeah.
And I had a feeling this would be one of those random Free Peoples that like retailed really high just because it's pretty intricate and actually well made. Sure enough, this retailed at like $148.
Yep.
So people had this listed about $100. That's probably what I'll do, and I think paying $16 to list something at $100 is absolutely worth it. I don't remember if this made it on. I feel like it did, but I did find a Filson in the men's section of our last stop, our local one. That is actually where I found all of those Filsons that one time. So I don't know if we have someone that consigns there that just has a lot of Filson.
Keep bringing them.
But that's the one time I have found that many. Otherwise, I've just on and off found some. So this is just like the fisherman vented shirt. This one isn't worth as much as some of the like thicker like wool and plaid stuff. But at 16, getting it for a little over 10 is absolutely worth it for Filson.
Easy
like,
$50.
Filson will always sell, and it will always sell for like good money. Next up, Ryan found this and gave it to me.
Oh, okay, yes, I did find this.
When you gave it to me, I was like, because of the price, I was a little iffy. And then later when I was thinking about it, I was like, why was I iffy on this? This is J. Crew collection. It's a size small. It comes with this blouse that looks very Liberty London. It is not, but it looks very much so. It's a very beautiful like micro floral
really
print.
cute.
And it was a set. So it also has the luckily same size skirt. Really, really adorable. It has like this kind of tall split in it. It's just
really cute.
Such a cute set. And I haven't had J. Crew collection in
I didn't
forever.
think that they still made it.
I didn't either. And honestly, it's kind of weird where it like usually does worse than regular stuff, which makes no sense. So this is from 2022, but it was priced at $31. And I was like, for J. Crew, that's a lot. I know it's collection, but like still. Then later, I was thinking to myself, after yes, I did buy it. As you can tell.
After I did purchase
it, I was just like, why was I questioning that? Because that means they were $15 each. And if these were sitting there priced with $15 and I was getting 20% off, like I would have easily picked up
immediately.
Separately. So it's like, why was I like not going to pick them up together for 30, but I would have.
The math.
Yeah. So I'm very happy I bought these. Of course, since it's J. Crew collection, the retail on this set was like hundreds, like $300. So I think the set I'm going to list about $115.
This
or something.
is so stinking
And
cute.
this is definitely my best find. This is from the first stop we went to, and yeah, this is my favorite for sure. This is a brand called Hyacinth House. Now they are a Tuckernuck in-house brand, I believe. I mean, obviously they might be their own thing outside of that, but
Allegedly.
if you find it, it's probably Tuckernuck. This one is. It's new with tags. This was priced, I think, at like 62 or 60 or something like that.
Yep.
So it was going to be, I think, about 50. I think it was like 51 somehow after discount, which to me was totally worth it being new with tags. This retailed for, I think, almost like $300 because everything at Tuckernuck is super expensive. It's linen. It's floral. It's beautiful. It's kind of like asymmetrical and ruffly.
Yeah. It's really
strapless. It's just so perfect once again for like the season we're moving into. People are going to be wanting new dresses for events and stuff.
Yep.
I have no doubt this will be gone within like a month or two.
Okay, so let me finish up my things. I don't have a ton left, but I do have some gems.
But there are things.
They are great. This was $16 minus the discount. This is by the brand Max Mara. It does have this, but like, I got this because I think it's adorable. And because I think it's very Y2K.
It's very like Scooby-Doo character.
It is very Scooby-Doo character. And this is going to go up on Depop. And I don't know what material this is.
It's like a micro terry.
Literally in the slightest. Yeah, it gives very like old Juice Couture.
It does.
So even if there's a couple of little like,
yeah,
it's not that big of a deal. For $12.
Super cute.
She's cute. Fun little pickup. Can't forget those babies.
The paperwork.
My paperwork. This dress I was ecstatic to find. This performs very well for me every time I find it. And the few times that I have found it, it is by the brand Fuzzy. This was $18. Fuzzy is, if I'm not mistaken, a Jean-Paul Gaultier offshoot. Yeah. So it is not like mainline. It's kind of like
his little passion project.
Yeah, his little really like fashion love child. But this dress is amazing. It has these crazy flutter sleeves with this really, really, really amazing ruched detail to it. It's really printed. It's really patterned. It's really colorful.
This is very Fuzzy. Like
it's
if you find
very Fuzzy.
It's very Roberto Cavalli, very Day Seagal, that
Yes.
kind of like wild and crazy.
I was very, very, very excited to find it. So like that was a great little day. Okay, next, this is another Y2K dress. This was, I think, $9.50 before the discount as well. The second turnstile that we went to randomly had this like little kind of Y2K end cap, and I kind of just cleared them out. Sorry.
I think if you remember me showing that Western shirt, that was maybe with that
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
So the brand on this is Slip. I've never heard of them before. I only bought it because I think it's this really adorable little purple cami, and it does have this like really cute little lavender underlayer to it. I think
That
this
crinkle material.
Yeah, it's that crinkly kind of lightweight cotton. The underlayer does go all the way to the bottom, which I think is nice, and then it has this cute little contrast lettuce hem. Cute. Good for the Depop girls. And then for the Poshmark ladies, I have this. I have a set, and I love this. I think this is great for the spring and the shimmer. It is by the brand Free People. It was $35, $25, $35? It was like $26 out of my pocket, so like $35. And it is this really amazing knit set in a size medium. The pants are these like really wonderful wide leg flowy pants. And then it has this nice like button kind of Henley sweatshirt. I did know the name of this set when I Googled it.
We do have a remover, but also
got a
obviously
magnet.
we know the people at Turnstile.
How did I leave with that? And it didn't go off.
They work really well.
Anyway, that's very true. So this is a medium. These are still on the website for like $128. So the fact that I can get one for less than 90% off, I think is a great little steal.
Yes.
Literally.
Yeah, literally stolen.
I paid
It's
for
not
this, I
stolen.
promise.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yeah. The last thing we want to do is be banned from
Is
Turnstile.
have everybody think that I'm a shoplifter.
Yeah.
Shoplifting is wrong. Stealing is moral. Anyway.
The dogs are having nightmares because we're yelling in their abode.
William is
That
very comfortable.
is all that we have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this haul. I'm glad that we did have some stuff that you kind of hadn't seen before, so it wasn't just completely repeating things. But coming up on Thursday is either going to be a consign with me, because it's been a hot minute and I have a lot to consign, or it could be a bins haul because I'm going to the bins, and it could be good, could be bad. I guess we'll see. Either way, whichever of those don't show up are probably showing up next week. So that's kind of what's ahead. But otherwise, we will see you guys when you choose to see us.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.